Greetings, wise travelers of esoteric realms. Welcome to this haven of hidden knowledge, where the boundaries between the tangible and ephemeral fade away, and the ceaseless quest for truth unfolds like a cosmic dance. In this virtual temple, we shall unveil the immortal secrets that weave the fabric of the universe, delve into the deepest recesses of the human psyche, and challenge the narrow confines of conventional knowledge. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law, an axiom that resonates as a sacred mantra, for in the authentic expression of will lies the essence of existence. To you, fearless explorers of this vast ocean of possibilities, I invite you to join us on this transcendental journey. To ensure you do not miss the fragments of cosmic wisdom we shall share, navigate to the sacred subscribe button below, and in doing so, activate the enigmatic notifications, securing our connection during the crucial moments of this esoteric pilgrimage. Prepare to transcend the veils of illusion, for the knowledge about to be unveiled is a light that challenges even the most intrepid minds. Before us unfolds this journey towards the enigma of being, like the pages of an ancestral grimoire. Follow me, O inquisitive souls, towards the unknown, where the secrets of the cosmos await unraveling. May the journey be as grand as the vastness of the universe we explore. The night, that black veil enveloping the world as the sun withdraws, bringing with it another kind of energy, another vibrational tide. Most men fear darkness because they do not know its secrets. However, those who dare to enter the nocturnal domains with awakened eyes find a universe filled with forces, entities, and subtle manifestations operating under the mantle of shadow. Darkness is not the absence of light, but rather the manifestation of a hidden light, invisible to the profane eye. The ancients knew that night is a fertile field for the action of subtle energies, for it is during this time that human consciousness relaxes its barriers and becomes more receptive to etheric influences. It is no coincidence that dreams, omens, and revelations occur with greater intensity during sleep, when the soul wanders the threshold between worlds. Those who master the arcane arts know that night is the great mistress of mysteries. The deep silence that surrounds it allows the forces of the invisible to manifest without the distractions of daylight. Practitioners of magic and those sensitive to astral flows can feel how the nocturnal energy is dense and charged, suitable for invocations, evocations, and communications with forces beyond the veil. The influence of the moon on biological and spiritual cycles is also a determining factor in the energies of the night. Each lunar phase intensifies different forces, and specific rituals are recommended accordingly. During the new moon, the veil between worlds becomes thinner, facilitating contact with entities and astral projections. The full moon, on the other hand, amplifies personal power and magical manifestation, making it an opportune time for enchantments and consecrations. Beyond the moon, the stars and planets exert an occult influence on the energy of the night. Saturn and Mercury, for example, frequently interact with nocturnal practices, Saturn being the ruler of shadow magic and Mercury the guide of travelers between worlds. Mars, on the other hand, brings an aggressive and combative energy, while Venus infuses the night with a magnetic sensuality. There are those who dwell in the twilight, not merely as psychological manifestations, but as real presences in spiritual planes. These beings feed on the vibrations emanated by fear, lust, ecstasy, or devotion from those who wander under the moon. Ancient grimoires speak of living shadows, entities emerging from the deepest recesses of the human psyche and condensing in physical darkness. Many of them have no defined form, assuming vague and malleable contours like scraps of animated darkness. They are seen at crossroads, in desolate fields, abandoned temples, and even in the rooms of the sleeping, where they feed on dreams and astral projections. Then there are the energy thieves, creatures without bodies of their own that anchor themselves in the vibrational fields of the living to extract the vitality necessary for their existence. Many call them astral vampires, as they drain energy without the victim noticing. An individual who wakes up exhausted despite having slept for long hours may have been a target of these entities. Others, older and more enigmatic, are the lords of the night, intelligences that inhabit the domains between planes and reveal themselves only to those who seek them with true intent. These beings are not necessarily hostile, but demand respect and acknowledgement of their presence. Many initiation rites involve contact with these forces, and it is said that only those with strong hearts and focused minds can withstand their influence without being consumed. Beyond these creatures are the dwellers of the shadow, beings resembling specters, but with a more intense energy. Unlike ghosts, which are often mere emotional remnants trapped in repetitive cycles, the dwellers of the shadow are conscious entities, moving between planes and interacting with those possessing spiritual sensitivity. They can be allies or enemies, depending on the intent of the one who encounters them. Nocturnal demons are well-known figures in various occult traditions, from the incubi and succubi of the Middle Ages to the vampiric spirits of Eastern folklore. These entities feed on sexual energy, fear, or submission, and can be attracted by irresponsible practices or poorly conducted invocations. Night does not spread evenly across the world. There are places where shadows are denser, where the veil between worlds is thinner. Ruins, cemeteries, ancient forests, deep caves, and even simple crossroads can serve as portals to hidden realities. In these places, nocturnal creatures manifest more easily, as they find an energy field conducive to their existence. Ancient magicians used these locations for rituals and communications, knowing that telluric and astral currents cross uniquely there. Many of these places were later consecrated or cursed, depending on how they were used. The attentive seeker can feel when stepping onto a ground charged with such forces. The air grows heavier, the temperature seems to fluctuate, and the senses sharpen, as if something unseen were watching. Not every shadowy creature is hostile, but many feed on negative emotions, being drawn to unguarded minds and wavering hearts. The best defense against such influences is the sovereignty of one's own spirit. He who knows his inner light shall never be dominated by external darkness. Protection rituals, mantras, magical seals, and talismans have been used for centuries to ward off undesirable influences. The use of fire, silver, salt, and incense can dissipate stagnant energy and prevent certain entities from approaching. But above all, the true shield against shadows is the clarity of the mind and the strength of the will. He who walks in darkness without fear, knowing himself to be a radiant star, cannot be touched by that which crawls in the shadows. Night is a field of possibilities, a vibrant tapestry of forces that dance and whisper to those who know how to listen. It should not be feared, but understood. Among the veils of twilight and the shadows of dawn, there are hidden knowledge, watching presences, and secrets awaiting those bold enough to explore them. Those who know how to traverse light and darkness, who master the balance between day and night, become lords of themselves, navigators between worlds. Aleister Crowley's diary continues to unveil hidden mysteries until the next journey. Embrace, O seekers of the arcane, the inevitable conclusion of our esoteric sojourn. As we part ways on this digital astral plane, remember the timeless truths that have been laid bare before you. Invoke me under my stars. Love is the law, love under will. Let not the fools confound love, for there is love and there is love. There is the dove and there is the serpent. Choose wisely. As we navigate the currents of existence, let the sacred flame of will guide your path through the labyrinth of experience. May your journey be marked by the alchemy of self-discovery and the illumination of hidden realms. In the words of the ancient mystics, the end of all is the beginning of all. Love is the law, love under will. So, dear companions of the mystical journey, until our energies entwine again in the cosmic dance, may your steps be sure, your heart steadfast, and your will unwavering. As we part ways in this ephemeral moment, remember the eternal truth. Love is the key and will is the master. Choose well, and may your voyage through the astral currents be filled with revelations and transcendence. Until the stars align once more, in the words of the mystic, invoke me under my stars.